Autobahn by Kraftwerk, an album that didn't just change the band, but helped reshape the future of music as we know it. Kraftwerk started out in the early 70s as part of the German krautrock scene, this experimental movement that combined psychedelic rock, avant-garde ideas, and post-World War II desire to break away from tradition. Early on, Kraftwerk's music was more abstract, full of live instruments, flutes, and a lot of improvisation. But you could already kind of sense that they were fascinated by the idea of machine, structure, and the future. Then came 1974 when Autobahn came out and everything shifted. The album marked Kraftwerk's true transition from krautrock to pure electronic music. While the earlier records kind of hinted at this direction, Autobahn fully embraced synthesizers, drum machines, and vocoders. It was sleek, it was minimal and robotic, yet wildly emotional, like a symphony written by machines for humans. The 22-minute title track was especially groundbreaking. It was inspired by driving on the German highway system, and Kraftwerk literally made the music feel like a road trip. It was smooth, repetitive, hypnotic, and at times even playful. The phrase, "Von, von, von on the Autobahn," looped over a pulsating beat, creating something totally alien but accessible. What made this album revolutionary was how it broke the mold for what pop and rock music could be. It wasn't about guitars or traditional song structures. It wasn't interested in blues roots or rebellion and classic rock sense. It was about the future, urbanization, travel, technology, and how people and machine were beginning to blend. And here's the wild part. Autobahn made it onto the US charts. That's right, the most electronic German language concept album cracked the American radio in the mid-70s. It proved that electronic music could reach a mainstream audience and still remain an experimental edge. It opened doors for artists like David Bowie, who famously cited Kraftwerk was a major influence on his Berlin trilogy. It laid the groundwork for genres like synthpop, techno, house, and even hip-hop. African Bambaataa and the earlier electro scene pulled heavily from Kraftwerk's sound. So Autobahn isn't just a cool electronic album, it's a cultural turning point. Kraftwerk showed that machines could make music with soul. They left behind krautrock's organic chaos and embraced a vision of the future, and that we're still catching up to today. So if you haven't listened to this album, dude, check it out. You're gonna love it.